It's a map of the clinic layout. Looks like the morgue is down the stairs, to the left of the front desk. I'm guessing those contain patient files and such. A list of admitted patients. I don't recognize any of the names. Healthy-looking plant. Locked. An old freight elevator of some kind, likely out of order. Hi there.
Hello.
Thought I'd introduce myself, since I'll be coming here a lot. I'm Agent England, Central Bureau.
Oh, nice to meet you. It's a relief to have you here. We're all shook by these recent killings. Sure, the doctor's excited, but even his morbid curiosity has limits, you know. After all, we mostly treat coughs and the occasional broken limb here.
I get it. I'll do my best to help.
I hope you can help the doctor finish up with the dead bodies soon. I think it's healthier for him.
A small, unique look. I don't need to... I don't think... I don't need to... I don't think she... Various medical supplies. Looks like no patient is admitted at the moment. I don't need any water. Unused bandages. Would come in handy in a pinch. It's filled with cannulas. Those little needle things used to connect an IV. I don't think I need one right now. A portable medical kit with all the essentials. An old pre-collapse monitor, probably not connected to anything.
Don't worry, Maya. You'll be put to rest soon. I know. Sorry about the delay. I was needed urgently out of town. Oh, hello there. Me and this old gal have been expecting you.
Talkative, is she?
Oh, no doubt. The dead have a lot to say, you know. Sometimes more so than the living.
Is that so?
The living are fickle and prone to deceit. Once dead, we can't hide things anymore. Not from me, at least.
That's why we need ways to tell what someone is hiding.
I suppose. Psychology isn't really my field of expertise.
That's fine. You can leave that part to me. Now, I'd like to ask some questions.
Sure, go right ahead.
That's enough questions for now.
Okie dokie. Oh, one last thing. I've been told that the second body is on its way here. If you come back later today, I should be able to tell you something about it.
All right, I'll keep that in mind. I had some more things to ask.
Shoot.
Any theories on Carl's murder?
Not yet. I'll need to see the body first.
What are your conclusions about Maya's murder?
Most obvious first. The cause of death is acute blood loss due to the multiple stab wounds to the chest and stomach, 2 of which were lethal. The murder weapon is a mid-sized blade, likely a knife of some kind. There are some defense wounds on her arms, so the victim likely tried to shield herself against her assailant. I couldn't recover any biological traces of the murderer. There's no blood on her that isn't hers, or any traces of skin under her nails. This makes me suspect that the killer likely wore protective clothing and gloves. The time of death was roughly 2300 hours last Tuesday, 5 days ago today.
Did you know Carl Oscarson?
No. When I heard he was murdered, I didn't even recognize his name. I had to check my records to realize that I've treated him. To be fair, I've had many patients. But he must have been cursed with one of those awfully forgettable faces.
All right. Anything out of the ordinary in his medical history?
Sorry. Can't go into detail. Doctor-patient confidentiality, you know?
Keep it vague, then.
Well, okay. Let me put it this way. I doubt you'd learn much from his file.
Noted. Thanks. I'm looking for a young woman connected to the second victim, Carl.
I can't help with that. I didn't know Carl on a personal level.
What do you think of Commissary Anderson?
I think he does a fine job. He's been instrumental in making sure that I can work under such good conditions.
Yeah, this place is surprisingly well equipped. Definitely on par with our facilities in the city. What do you think of Stina Ruth, the councilwoman?
She can be quite an unpleasant woman. I can't say I've enjoyed my few interactions with her.
Did you know Maya Strand?
Not really, but I enjoyed listening to the occasional lecture of hers at the museum. She had quite an intellect, that woman.
So she wasn't a patient of yours?
Oh, she was, but that's all confidential, so I can't say much about it.
I understand, but anything you can share would help.
Well, during the autopsy, I noticed that she was unusually worn and feeble for her age.
Okay, and what does that tell us?
For one thing, that she would have needed help with the more physically demanding tasks of the museum.
Got it. Thanks. What can you tell me about yourself, Doctor?
Oh, me? I suppose I would qualify as a workaholic. Most of my time is spent here.
So how long have you been practicing medicine?
Must be 16 years now, I believe.
Huh. And you're the only doctor in Nordsund?
Yes. But we have good relations with the other settlements. We collaborate and pool resources when necessary.
Ever use something like this?
I haven't, no.
Do you know what this opens?
Not a clue. But it looks like a one-of-a-kind key.
What do you make of this?
The handwriting looks feminine, but I'm not sure what to make of the contents.
Do you recognize this couple?
The man is clearly the second victim, Carl. As for the woman, it's too hard to tell given the damage to the photo.
No, that's... Ever see what one of these can do?
Once, in a nearby settlement, a wanted man from the city was shot by the regional police when he was trying to escape. A single shot made a hole the size of an orange. Nearly took his leg clean off.
Must have been on the armor-piercing setting. Kind of overkill for soft targets. It uses a lot of alloy per shot.
I see. In any case, I had to amputate. It was a miracle he even survived.
That's enough questions for now.
Okie dokie.
One last waiting room before the final embrace with the Earth. Appears to be a small crematory. I think that's for collecting the ashes after a cremation. I think that's for I'll wash my hands when I go to bed. Plenty of time still to get my hands dirty. This might be useful. A razor-sharp surgical scalpel. I suppose that's where the doctor writes down his autopsy reports. I suppose... Multiple stab wounds, sizes approximately the same as the other body. I'd say the MO looks similar to the other murder. Multiple stab. A razor-sharp surgeon. Technically I could, but I'm not sure of what I'm trying to do here. I shouldn't show him that. He might want it back. I had some more—
Shoot.
That's enough questions.
Okie doke.
I hope you can help the doctor.
I don't have any business in the school. Sounds like a class is in progress.
But what happens if you do it anyway?
Then policemen or women will come and arrest you.
Whoa. Harsh.
It's the law. We mustn't make things that can think for themselves.
But my parents created me, and I can think for myself. Did they break the law?
You make a good point, Alicia, but that's quite different.
Different how? I don't get why it's more dangerous to create a thinking machine than a thinking person.
You think too much, Allie.
No, that's good. You should always ask questions like these.
Doesn't look like I can enter the— All right, this is Mimir Road. Carl came through here recently. Replica of prospecting, surveying, and defense robot, courtesy of Nordson Museum. Replica of multi-purpose cultivation robot, courtesy of Nordson Museum. I'd say those are saffron crocuses. Not sure what those are. Doesn't look like tomatoes, at least. Lettuce, carrots, and something else. The boot prints lead up this set of stairs. I should head up and have a look. That's not the right entrance. That's not the right... That's not the right entrance. That's not the right entrance. That's not the right entrance. All right, got some clay. Nice and thick. I can easily shape it with my hands. That combination makes no sense. I don't see how those things work together. I don't see how... More runes. Seems to be a common thing in Nordsund. Oh, this floor sure looks squeaky clean.
It better. We spent all yesterday mopping it. Wiped all the doors, too.
Oh, just my luck.
Well, are you fond of filth or something?
In this case, yes. Official police matter. Don't clean this hallway until further notice.
You don't want me to clean. That's a first, but sure.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
I'm Special Agent England, here to investigate the recent murders. I need to ask you a few questions.
Okay, I'm Sven, the caretaker of this apartment block here. What can I help you with?
Do you know anything about the recent murder of a man named Carl?
Nope. As far as I know, no Carl lives here.
What about frequent visitors?
Maybe. Haven't heard the name Carl, but then again, I don't socialize with the tenants. I might recognize the man if I saw him.
Do you know anything about the murder at the museum?
Nothing but common knowledge. I haven't been in that part of town for a while. A shame what happened to Maya, though. She always seemed like a harmless lady to me. Can't imagine who'd want to kill her.
Do you know a certain Carl Oscarson?
Nope, doesn't ring a bell.
I'm looking for a young woman from around here. She's connected to Carl, the man who was murdered today.
I have no idea who Carl was, so I'm not sure what you want from me.
Well, are there any young women in this building?
I'm looking at one.
Ha ha. A tenant, obviously. Probably living alone?
I've seen maybe 3 or 4 young women in this building lately, but I work in 16 buildings. Kinda hard to keep track.
Fair enough. Do you know which apartments they live in?
Not a clue. I usually just see them pass me by when I'm working, and they practically treat me as part of the furniture, so...
What's your opinion on Commissary Anderson?
He's all right. A diplomat, I've heard. It believes in dialogue.
Do you know anything about Councilwoman Ruth?
She doesn't mince her words, that one. Some people take an issue with that, but I think it's refreshing. I heard she used to be a Central Bureau agent. Apparently she got her position here as some kind of retirement package.
What can you tell me about Maya Strand?
We were acquaintances. I'd been helping her with repairs in the museum every now and then.
Okay. When was the last time you saw her?
A few weeks ago. I was supposed to fix a showcase for her. Odd thing, though.
Yeah?
I saw her enter the museum from afar, but when I followed her inside, I couldn't find her. So I left the building, and then she came out the same way I did, acting all surprised, saying she'd been in there the whole time.
Strange. Do you know Dr. Pearson?
Yeah, everybody knows Doc Pearson. Kind of bookish, but I like his sense of humor. Dark and twisted, my cup of tea.
Do you recognize this young couple?
Oh, right, that fella.
You know him?
Yeah, I remember him. Most people just ignore me, but he always says hi. Nice guy.
How often would you say he was here?
At least on a weekly basis, but I work in many other buildings too, so it's hard to say.
Got it. What can you tell me about him?
Just this one thing. He came up to me and asked about the electricity in apartment 113. He wondered if it was possible to get more power.
Odd. Did he say what for?
No. I told him to take it up with the residential office. There are strict quotas. He said he would bring it up with the tenant, a friend of his.
Okay. Do you know anything about the tenant?
Nope. Discreet, whoever it is. No idea who lives there.
Understood. Where can I find apartment 113 exactly?
It's on this floor, just around the corner.
All right, thanks. What do you think of this?
Looks intentionally vague, like they didn't want the wrong person to accidentally read it.
Yeah, that's my guess too. Any idea of what it means?
Not really, sorry.
Would you happen to know where a key like this might fit?
Looks special. Some custom-built box or something, maybe?
Maybe. Thanks. I don't want to share that. I don't want to. No. I'm not gonna walk around showing people mud for no reason. He already told me what he knows about the tenant. Thanks. You can get back to work.
Alrighty.
I don't think that's the right place. Some kind of code lock. Looks disconnected. Nothing. Guess no one's home. Locked. No use. Some kind of code lock. Looks disconnected. Hey, Sven?
Yeah?
Thanks. You can get back.
Alrighty.
Hey, Sven?
Yeah?
I need to get inside apartment 113. Can you help?
Sure, you can borrow this master key. Don't leave with it, though. I'll need it later.
Okay, thanks. Thanks. You can get back to work.
Alrighty.
It's the master key I was given to access the apartment at Mimir Road. It's the master key. That combination makes no sense. I don't see how those things work. I don't see how the... It's the master key. Huh. Still won't open. The code lock must be blocking the door. Finding the identity of the tenant should be the first step to determining the door code. Nice and thick. Nice and thick. That combination. Hey, Sven?
Yeah?
Hey, I used the master key and some kind of electronic code lock on the side lit up.
That's weird. Those pre-collapse gizmos are supposed to be disconnected. Surprised they even work.
Wait, so the occupant turned it on without telling you?
I guess so, yeah. They must have some technical expertise. I don't even know how those things work myself.
Can't you force it open? Disconnect it, use an override code or something?
No way. Those things go way over my head. I'd say your best bet is cracking the code.
Thanks. You can get back to work.
Alrighty.
The door looks reinforced. My strength won't... I don't think extra strength...
Hey, please don't leave with my key. I need that.
Right, sorry. I shouldn't leave with the master key. Here's your key back.
All right.
Nice and thick. That combination makes no... That action... That combination... That action doesn't... That action... I don't see how those things work together. I don't see how... I don't think I need to go further north right now. No need to go back in there. I don't need to... Anatomically correct, gentlemen.
A need, a guilty pleasure, something frightening.
Excuse me?
Humor me. I need some inspiration for my poem.
Oh, I get it. What was it again?
A need, a guilty pleasure.
Order. Sorting my...
Thank you.
So, you have a...
I'll need some time. Come find me.
He's busy composing his first. And looks like an apartment building. I don't have any. I don't think he'd be interested. I don't want to. Nice, soothing sounds. Nice spot there next to the wind chimes, but I don't feel.
Howdy, Pilgrim, and welcome to Walter's Bot Emporium. Novelty bionics, pet androids, robotic
Hi there. I'm Special Agent.
Ooh, here to solve the murders, right? What? Did Pop spill some oil when he lubed my joints this morning? I told you to keep my chassis clean in case it...
For crying out loud, Nissa, just let the police lady...
Oh, great. A ventriloquist act.
Oh, no, she's on to us. Fine, you caught me. The man with the blue hat is just a puppet that I'm cunningly controlling with a set of strings.
That's a gosh darn lie. I'm fully steam-powered.
Okay, got the silly.
Okay. Just keep in mind that all of these are just harmless automatons.
I'm not here to report illicit technology. I just have some questions.
All right, then shoot.
I'm off.
Take care.
Bye-bye, police lady.
Hi again.
Hey there.
Do you know about the murder of Carl?
Oh, yeah, poor Carl. He was a friend.
Spare parts?
All sorts. Filters, tubes, nuts and bolts, various electrical gizmos.
Any idea of what the parts were?
Couldn't say, but I'm pretty sure whatever it was, it had fluid in it. Maybe a water filtering system, a pump, something.
All those parts laying around, but do I ever get a working left arm, Pops? No, you'd rather let some carpet...
I could replace Mr. Limpy with a water gun if you prefer.
Man, soon you'll even let the kids paint a clown face on...
With a water gun for an arm, at least you could spray your...
So I take it you have no idea?
None whatsoever. Wrong place, wrong time, maybe. He didn't seem like the type of guy to make any...
What do you know about the murder at the museum? Maya Strand.
I don't know anything about the attack, but I worked with her from time to time.
Ah, they got some rope.
Yeah, I assembled them from parts I found in the junkyard. Or the bot cemetery.
Got it. So, do you have any idea who killed...
Ooh, I got a theory.
No, Nissa, it wasn't the big war robe.
Why not? That thing is huge. It could easily rip people to pieces.
I know because I built it, Nissa. It's totally hot.
I don't buy it, Pops. It's got red eyes. That's a telltale sign.
What I wanted to say was that Maya could be a little odd, but I have no reason to believe anyone would want to kill her.
Pop's calling others odd. Now that's a joke that requires...
Walter, try to focus on the subject matter, please. Do you know anything about electronic door lock?
Why do you ask? If anything happened, that was...
Subtle, Pops. Don't read too much into it. People have a tendency to accuse him.
Relax, I just need to get a door open. I was wondering if you had...
Mayhaps. What kind of lock is it?
It has one of those keypad things, and I think the code has 3 digits.
Can't you just push the buttons 999 times?
She's a human, Nissa. That sort of activity is not as stimulating.
Ooh, you know what I'm thinking?
No way.
Please, Pops, I could be her sidekick. She and I could solve...
Walter, sometimes you take this ventriloquist...
Pops could rig my arm. My good arm, that is. Unlike Mr. Limpy here on my...
Let's not get into that.
To push those buttons super fast and brute force the code.
I think I'll take my chances by myself. Thanks.
Oh, well. Can't win them all.
Do you know who lives at 113 Mimir Road?
Nope. No idea.
What's your opinion on Anderson?
Seems like a reasonable man to me. But then again...
Yeah, right.
Hush, boy.
What's your opinion on Stina Ruth?
A politician? Me and those kinds of people run in quite different circles, to say the least.
What do you think of Dr.
Quirky guy, but he means well. Sometimes he asks me to come over and help.
Oh, yeah? Help how?
Usually by playing doctor and patient with Nissa. It helps.
Ah, that's So, what can you tell me?
Me? Oh, well...
A crazy old Bart with chronic coffee breath?
Oh, quiet, you little rascal. What I am is a tinkerer, a craftsman. I cherish building them. I adore putting them on the...
I've noticed. So how long have you been building robots?
Oh, ever since I was a boy. I grew up over at the junkyard. The place where I didn't have many friends, you see. So...
No. Nah. I don't need to know his... Any idea what this key...
Sure. I saw a small safe in the junk with a key just like it a while.
Good to know. Thanks. What do you make of this?
No clue. But I gotta use doofus.
Do you recognize this?
Just the man, Carl Oscarson. Can't see who his lady friend is.
No, that... Nah, I don't want to scare... I'm off. See you later.
Take care.
Bye-bye, police lady.
What's up with the head?
What do you mean? You think it's too...
The robot head on the table that...
Oh, yeah. It keeps coming off. I'll fix...
What's up with the...
What do you...
The...
Oh.
Is the big guy in the back your mascot or something?
You mean Ufa? Nah, he's more of a...
What is that tube-looking robot?
That's no robot.
Not everything with lights on is a robot, you know.
Guess that belongs with the... What is the pointy little bot?
Oh, a bot of many talents. Paperweight, table lamp, pestle, or...
Cute little robot. What is this little guy?
Clean. Like a...
He doesn't look very mean.
Looks can be deceiving. He's nothing but vicious towards stains.
What did people use the crap?
Once upon a time, this was the most popular kitchen model. This fella could... Except the handling of shellfish, obviously.
He's busy composing. Hello again, Constable.
Hello, Agent.
Sorry, I didn't catch your...
It's Gabriel Adamson.
All right, then. I had some questions.
Sure. I should also let you know that Carl's body has arrived, and our coroner is waiting for you.
Noted. I'll go and have a look shortly.
Until then, is there anything I can help you with?
What do you know about the murder?
I was first at the scene. Poor woman. Looked like she had regained consciousness.
Sounds horrific. I've got a locked door that I need to get through. Is there a locksmith?
We have a guy for that sort of thing, but I think he's out of town.
All right, that's too bad. I'm trying to find the tenant of apartment 113 in Amir Road.
There are address records in the commissary's office. I'd suggest that you look there.
Okay, thanks. What do you think of Commissary Anderson?
I have opinions about how he does things, but I keep those to myself.
What do you think of Stina Ruth?
The commissary is the only one at the station who has any regular... But my impression of her is good. She seems like a straight-up woman.
Did you know Maya...
Not really. I knew of her, sure. Most people in Nordson do, because of her importance to... I hardly ever even saw her around, though. From what I hear, she was...
What's your opinion on Dr. Pearson?
Do you mean professionally, or...
Is there a difference?
I think he's a great doc...
But...
Between you and me, he kind of rubs me the wrong way. All that fancy talk, and it's almost like the recent deaths have cheered him up. But as I said, he does his job well.
I understand. Thanks. What do you think of Walter, the robot guy?
Oh, he's great. My little brother loves him to death.
Yeah? He's popular with the...
You have no idea. He's quite the entertainer with that little robot.
What can you tell me about yourself?
Not much to tell. I grew up here in Nordson, and all my family... The commissary is my uncle. He's always been the one who encouraged me to become a policeman.
So, how long have you been a
8 years now.
Wow, 8? Must have started young.
Yep. Started as a trainee at age...
I see. No. What do you think of this?
I'd stick with the gun, man.
I found this in one of the drawers.
Ah, well, feel free to use it if you think it can help the case.
Any idea of what this...
Nope, but it looks small.
I found this in Carl's coat.
Not sure, but it's a bit strange that the person who wrote this couldn't just tell him face to face.
Maybe they didn't want to risk being seen together. Or the note's author needed to leave in a...
Yeah, could be.
Do you know who the woman in this...
Too hard to tell. Sorry.
No, that...
Wow. You city police have some...
Thanks. I don't see anything on your hip. That typical for Nordson?
Yes. We do have an armory.
That's reasonable, given the typical rate of violent crime.
Up until recently, I suppose that was true.
I see no reason to. Do you know who the
Too hard to...
Do you know who the...
Too hard to tell.
I found this in Carl.
Not sure.
Maybe they...
Yeah, could be.
All right, I'm off.
Good luck out there.
I don't think I need to look... I don't think... Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years. I copied the information onto a loose page from my notebook. I did that already. Katarina Berg, born February 2nd, 56 AR. Nice and thick. That action doesn't seem... That action doesn't... I had a few questions, Commissar.
By all means.
What do you think of Dr.
Oh, he's a fine man. Sure, a bit treated my knee way back. Good as new.
What do you think of Walter?
He may be a little strange, that man, but he has a heart of gold. Nordson...
What do you think of Gabriel?
My nephew is a fine officer. He's a law and order kind of...
Oh, law enforcement runs in the family.
I wish, but so far, Gabriel and I are the only ones. All he cares about is girls and fishing. Suppose it could be worse. At least he brings home a fresh trout every now and then.
I've got a locked door that I need to get through.
There is, but he's out of town until...
Not really. Do you know who Katarina...
Sorry, I'm bad with...
No. No, this note is just a reminder to myself. I don't... What do you think of this?
Be careful with that. It's not the best thing to...
I don't think he'd be... Any idea of what the...
Nope.
No reason to show... That's all I needed.
Very well.
Looks like a logbook. Maybe Anderson records his daily work there. Just lot. I've looked there already. Looks purely decorative. Maybe later. I'm not that hungry. That action doesn't... No,
I hope you can help the doctor finish up with the dead bodies soon. I think it's healthier.
I had some more things to ask.
Shoot.
What's your opinion on Volter, the robot?
Oh, he's a bundle of laughs, isn't he? Sometimes Nissa, his little robot, is an amazing tool. First, the child, seeing the whole process in a safe and playful space, makes...
What do you think of...
Your average policeman. I have no strong opinion of...
What are your conclusions about Car...
Just like the previous case, the cause of death is blood loss due to sharp force trauma to the upper body. The victim has a bruised chest, likely from the impact of a hard fall to the floor. The killer then continued this brutal onslaught. Contrary to the previous case, I couldn't find any defense wounds on the victim. The killer would have to be both strong and fast to overpower. It's certainly not impossible, but I think it's unlikely that a woman could pull that off. This leads me to believe that the person we are looking for is likely an adult male. The time of death was sometime late last night, around 10 to 12 hours ago.
All right. Now that you've seen both bodies,
I think it's very likely that a single perpetrator is responsible for both killings. The MO is that both murders were premeditated. The killer came well prepared with a clear goal of killing. The lack of struggle during the second attack could be an indication that the murderer learned from their mistake.
okay. Thanks for...
Think nothing of it. Happy to help.
What are your conclusions about my...
Most obvious first. The cause of death is acute. The murder weapon is a mid-sized blade, likely a knife of some kind. There is some defense wound. What else? Oh, yeah. I couldn't recover any biological traces of the murderer. There's no blood on her that isn't hers, or any traces of this. Makes me suspect that the killer likely wore... The time of death was roughly 2,300 hours last Tuesday.
So there's this locked door that I'm trying to...
Unless this door needs medical attention, I'd suggest asking someone else.
Do you know who Katerina Berg?
I don't recognize...
Ever used something like this?
I haven't, no.
Think it could be used to create a replica of a body part?
A small one, sure. If you have the mold for it.
I shouldn't Would you say this clay could be used to create a mold of, say...
I'd say your clay is suitable for that purpose, yes.
No, this... What do you make?
The handwriting looks feminine.
Do you
The man is clearly the second victim.
ever see what one of these...
Once. In an...
Must...
I see.
That's enough questions for now.
Okie dokie.
I already examined the body at the crime scene. Nothing new comes to mind.
Hey, what's that?
I just need a quick mold of one of his fingers. Thought I'd use this clay here.
I suppose that's fine.
Maybe if it was Carl's finger. I have no...
Hey,
I just...
A
clay mold of Carl's finger. I should be able to create a replica of his finger inside, using some kind of castable substance. All right, this should work. I'll go and add some water. Okay, hopefully this can fool the scanner. I got rid of the clay mold. No more use for it. A molded replica? I had...
Shoot.
Do you think this could work to trick a fingerprint reader?
A what?
You know, one of those old locks that would open if you have the right...
No idea. But it looks like a detailed replica.
That's enough questions.
Okie dokie.
I need to figure out the code first. Hey, Sven?
Yeah?
What do you think of Vault?
Funny guy. Yeah, I see him regularly in my work, and he always finds a new...
What's your opinion on Gabriel?
Seems to take his job seriously. A bit on the strict side, maybe. Now, I myself never had a run-in with the law.
Do you know who Katerina Berg?
Sounds familiar. That could be someone who lives here, but I'm not sure.
I don't need to know. No, this no. I don't want to share that. I don't want to share. Thanks. You can get back to work.
Alrighty.
Katerina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years. Hey, Sven?
Yeah?
Thanks.
Alrighty.
Still won't open. The code lock must be blocking the door. Katerina Berg. Born February 2nd. I don't see how those... No, this notice... Hi again.
Hey there. What?
Do you know anything about electronic door lock?
Why do you ask? If any...
Subtle. Don't
Relax.
Mayhap.
It has one...
Can't you just...
She's... No.
Please, Pop.
Walter,
Pops could ring
Let's not...
to push those buttons.
I think I'll take my chance.
Oh, well.
What's your opinion on...
He's an asshole.
Nissa thinks that guy is Robo...
Do you know who Katerina...
Katerina Berg.
I don't think he... No, this notice... I'm off. See you later.
Take care.
Bye-bye, police.
No, this... I don't want... Looks like an apartment building. I don't... I think they deliver. I don't have any. Hey, quick question.
Well, sure.
All right, good. No, I'll leave her to her. I don't want to. Katarina Berg. No, this note. I don't need. I don't want to. I don't think she. I don't think. I don't need to. I. Doesn't look. A razor-sharp search. That combination. That action. That action. That combination. I don't want to. No, this. That combination makes no sense. Hey.
Yeah?
I don't need to. No, this. Thanks. You can get back to work.
Alrighty.
I need to figure out the code first. Katarina Berg, born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years. Katarina Berg, born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years. Nice little garden. Surprised it gets... All right, Maya's place. Let's see if I can find any clues in here. Some old pre-collapse gadgets, probably for the museum. Some kind of airtight container. It's labeled new. Some kind. Looks like a hard and uncomfortable chair. Nice collection of mushrooms. Looks like... Nice collect... This crude bed looks regular. I have no clue what this thing does, but it looks like it could have... A trophy in the shape of a robotic arm with a plaque. Winner of the 2041 Annual Nordstrom Awards, Sebastian Strand. Looks like various plant samples. Looks like this crude bed. Not sure what kind of plants those are. Maybe. Doesn't appear to have power. Just as well. I wouldn't know how to make head. It's a sketch of a museum exhibition of some kind. Oddly dense cluster of prints on the corner of this panel here. A hidden safe. Locked, unfortunately, but there's the keyhole. No use. It's a fit. Huh. Since this key was hidden by Carl, it looks like we have a clear connection between the two victims. Let's have a look. A few bags of rare seeds, a bar of platinum, some coins, and a book. The book looks important. I'll take it. Maya must have hidden it here for a good reason. I already searched. The title is The Conduit Codex. Now, wait a minute. This can't be the Conduit, can it? Those crazy zealots trying to resurrect AI? I think this case just got a lot more complicated. There was a written piece of paper used as a bookmark. I put it aside. Let's have a look in the book. This was used as a bookmark in the book I found in Maya's safe. It reads, Consul PW, think new, Katerina. This was used as a bookmark in the book I found in Maya's safe. It reads, Consul PW, think new, Katerina. I have no clue what this thing does. Doesn't appear to have power. I've looked there. Looks like various plant. Some old... Some kind of airtight container. A trophy in the shape of a robotic arm. A trophy in the shape of a robotic... No, only... Doesn't look like I can enter the... I had some more things to ask.
Shoot.
Are you familiar with the
that old terrorist organization?
Well, have you ever heard about it?
I'm sure the ideology still thrives in places.
Right, but you're not aware of anyone...
If you're asking me, would I report a terrorist if I knew one? But currently, I do.
Okay. Are you familiar with...
that old terrorist organization?
Well,
I'm sure the...
Right.
If you're at... But...
Okay. What do you make of this?
New Katerina implies there's an old Katerina. Perhaps this...
Yeah, maybe. That's enough question.
Okie dokie.
I think that's for appears to be a small one last. Hello again.
Hey there.
Do you know who Katerina...
Doesn't sound familiar, no.
What do you know about the...
It's some fringe religious group.
Yeah, terrorist class.
Right. Are they tight?
Sort of, but I'm still
Understood. I'll let you know if...
What do you make of this?
Some kind of reminder for a password?
Yeah, that's my theory. All right?
Good luck.
I had a few questions, Commissar.
By all means.
Are you familiar?
I believe so, yes. It's...
Yes, exactly.
Wait. Don't tell me these murders...
I can't say for sure, but if there's anything you can tell me...
I'll let you know.
What do you make of this?
No idea.
Looks that way. I don't need... That's all I needed.
Very well.
I did that already. I don't need to look that up. He's busy. Hi again.
Hey there.
Do you know anything about electronic door locks?
Why?
Subtle.
It
Can't you?
She...
Oh,
No.
please, she.
Walter,
Pops could
Let
to push.
I think
Oh, well.
what do you think of the conduit?
Lunatics. Plain and simple.
I'm surprised to hear you say that, given what you do for a living.
Sure, I may seem like the kind of guy who would meddle with AI, but you have to...
It's true. I'm not really a robot.
That's right, my lad. My family was almost wiped out in the collapse.
What do you make of...
No idea. But isn't that Maya
It is, yeah.
Oh, that lady sure liked puzzles. If I were you, I'd look for some hidden meaning in it.
I'm off. See you later.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
That combination makes... I don't see how... That combination... I don't see how the... I don't... Hey, Sven...
Yeah?
I don't think that's relevant. What do you make of this?
Looks like a reminder of some kind, but I can't make...
Thanks. You can get back to work.
Alrighty.
This was used as a bookmark in the book I found in Maya's safe. It reads, Console PW, Think New, Katerina.